Alright foodies, welcome to another video, and today's video we are trying rum cheesecake. So it's cheesecake with a twist, and I'm gonna walk you through step by step, so stay tuned, zoom in on the hands, and at the end we're gonna try it out, so stay tuned. Alright, and everything is all lined out on the countertop, so this is ×2, so double the cream cheese, double the condensed milk, it's gonna be double the sugar, vanilla, rum, and eggs. So I'm just putting everything in the bowl, and then I'm just gonna mix it all together. And as always, everything is gonna be in the description bar below. I will say this though, right now up front, I didn't put any sour cream, and if anybody knows me, I don't like sour cream. I don't like it on my food, but for this instance I did forget to put it in the cheesecake, and I was panicking thinking it wasn't gonna come out good, but I did find out that most people don't put sour cream in there. You can bake it without it, so it did turn out good without it anyways. But I don't like sour cream. It just gives it a, I don't know, it just tastes weird to me. But I didn't put any sour cream, and after I finished everything, I did go back and make another one with sour cream, and that gave me a hell of a time to blend out. So hell no to the sour cream. So yeah, this is me blending everything together. Vanilla, no measurement for the vanilla, you just add as much as you want. Be as generous as or as stingy, it's on you. So you're gonna blend it until it's as smooth as you want. So for right now in the bowl, that's the cream cheese, condensed milk, and the sugar, and the vanilla extract. And once I get it smooth, I'm going to be adding the eggs, and then the final thing I'm going to be adding is my rum, my Ray and Nephew Jamaican rum. Now, to make sure that it mixes properly, just keep on pulling in the sides, because you know it's a round container, so just keep on pulling in the sides. Help everything get mixed. And I do that for every time I add an ingredient or I add something new to the mixture. And this is very messy. If you look at the apron, you can see that it was splashing all over the place. Looking back now, this is not a safe way of cracking eggs, because what if the shell dropped in it? Like, everything is all white and creamy, like the shell could get lost in the batter, in the mixture. But I should have cracked it in a bowl and then tossed it in there, but anyhow. Alright, now for the rum, I did somewhat a cup of rum. Somewhat. I didn't fill it all the way to the top. Maybe I should have. My son was like, that's too much rum, but anywho. So I add the rum, I blend it in. The reason why I didn't do an entire cup of rum, because for the top, the cherry topping that I wanted to do, I know I was gonna put rum in that, so I didn't want to overpower it. So that's why I didn't do a full cup of rum. But what I should have done, instead of putting the cherry filling, the cherry topping on top, I should have, like, you know, put it in there and used like a toothpick and just made that little swirl, you know, that little cherry swirl. But I think that's what I'm gonna do the next time. But I'm excited. This was my first time making a cheesecake, and it came out, you know, it came out well. I'm excited. Like, I'm getting so good. I'm getting better at this cooking thing, this baking thing, like new skills unlocked. I'm proud of myself. So these are the minis I'm talking about. So the oven is preheated right now at 375. That's what I was instructed to do. And we're gonna bake them for 30 minutes. We're gonna take them out and let them cool. And then we're gonna put them in the fridge for 4 to 6 hours. That's what I was told. So that's why at the end, when I said, well, like, oh, this was like an 8-hour day, that's what I meant when I said, like, oh, this was like an 8-hour day. It was an 8-hour day. But, you know, I had fun. It tastes good. It came out well. And I enjoyed it. And I like the fact that I'm learning new stuff and I don't have to bother people or ask people to make stuff for me. You know, I can just, get the recipe or look up the recipe online and do it myself. The only thing I don't know how to do yet is the Jamaican Christmas cake, the black cake. I still need to learn how to do that, but eventually I'll get there. So I'm gonna pop these babies in the oven. I'm gonna let them bake. Alright, now this is me making the topping. So I decided to blend it because the cherries were a bit chunky, and because I had like the mini cups, I didn't want like the big cherries on there, so I decided to blend it. And then I'm gonna add, a little Wray and Nephew. Add some Wray and Nephew into that cherry filling. I think that's a bit much, girl. Add that Wray and Nephew. I bought that bottle and I'm gonna use it in everything possible. Everything possible. Alright, so blend it all together. And then add it onto the cheese cake minis. And for this is probably like 4 hours ahead, and I'm now just realizing somebody stole one. I'm now just realizing doing this voiceover, somebody stole one. But anywho, so I'm just adding these toppings right now, and we're gonna put them back in the fridge to let them set. But you know, I ain't got all the time for that, so I'm gonna just take one to do my little taste test at the end. So it's not gonna be fully set because I got other things to do. But yeah, somebody stole one. Now that's the big one. You know, we're gonna put that on there and put it back in the fridge. So just put it on there. I'm not gonna put it on the second one, no. I'm just gonna do one of the big ones and keep the other one separate just in case. And it turned out to be a good decision but you'll hear why I say that at the end. But it smelled real good though, I'm not gonna lie. That cherry with that rum. But maybe because, you know, maybe I'm biased. Jamaican rum, me being Jamaican, maybe I'm biased, but I enjoyed making this. I'm proud of myself. I'm getting better with everything that I try. And we're back and we're finished. It's been about probably 8 hours, I think, but we're all done. A few hiccups. I have one of the mini ones right here with the cherry topping, and we're gonna try it. It was sitting in the fridge for a bit, so here we go. I'm satisfied. I shouldn't have put the topping on it though. I think the topping is taken away from it. So I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. But it is good though. I didn't put any sour cream in it, but it still tastes good. So I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Still tastes real good. So I'm gonna put the ingredients and everything that I use in the description bar below. It is real good. So I shouldn't have put the topping on top. This cherry filling on top, it wasn't needed at all. So this was a good attempt. I am gonna try it again and just leave all this little filling, because I thought because I didn't put the sour cream it was gonna be lacking, but it's not. So great first attempt. So kudos to me. So until next time, like, share, and subscribe. Bye, foodies.